And welcome back. Here today we're manifesting your dreams with Pablo Miguel and with Louis Barr. This guy is amazing. If you missed the first segment, you do want to go back and watch that, because and I want to go dancing. You inspire me so much, right? But we're talking about a gentleman here that at a very early age left his native France, came into the US with a baby, right? And his wife started brand new life in Kansas, right?
Was not speaking one word in English.
No speaking one word in English. Pay attention to that. And so many times people say, oh, I wanted to do this, but, and they have a story of their past, right? This is the reason they use that as an excuse, right? So we want to inspire you. We want to open up your mind that it doesn't matter what your past is. It doesn't matter what happened in the past. At any moment, we can make a decision, we can make some changes. If we align ourselves with the right people, we have the right strategies, the right tips, the right inspiration, anything literally is possible. So we're talking about persistence, and this gentleman, not speaking a word in English, came over into Kansas, right? And started a studio, dancing studio, Arrow Zero. You're gonna talk a little bit about that in a second. And then to become a world champion, not once, but 6 times. So think about it. If you do it once, right, it's so hard to do it again and again and again. So tell us a little bit about that story. How did that happen? And how, because other people maybe wanted to do the same thing you did, right?
Yes.
I'm sure you saw other people with talent, but you were persistent. Why is persistence so important to do those things?
Well, the first thing is people, like you just said, Pablo, people find excuses. Well, that is for sure. There is excuses or there are results, but you don't have both.
You can't have both, right?
You're gonna have both.
You have to choose, right?
You have to choose excuses or results. So now, if you want to move faster, or if you want to move at least, there is another say: stop thinking about it, just do it. And that sounds crazy to say that, but trust me, people think so much about it, then they find all the excuses. That's what we were saying to get the result. But if you just go for it, what do you think is going to happen? Oh my God, you're going to fail. You're going to fall on your butt. But the thing is, you're going to fall 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, and because you're going to fall, at the end, you know, you're going to get harder, you're going to get stronger, and you're going to know how to fall. You know, I remember when I was an ice skater, we learned how to fall. Because believe it or not, this is a sport, ice skating, and when you see that in the Olympics or on TV, now you remember exactly what I say. That those skaters, they do 3 turns, 4 turns in the air. Well, how many times you see them fall? Every competition you have at least, and it's very rare that even a guy does a whole dancing without falling. Well, I will tell you this. When we go to skate, we know that we're going to fall at least 50 times.
Wow.
We know that we're going to fall because we are trying things we cannot do. In order to do 4 turns in the air, you have to be able to do 1. You have to be able to do 2. You have to be able to do 3. And finally you do 4. Every time you do you progress for half a turn, you probably fail already 500 times. Wow. That's what it is. So it's a very weird sport because you're riding. And every time you go on the ice, you know you're going to fall. So that's an incredible set of mind. It's an incredible thing to help me to move in life because I throw myself sometimes in situation knowing that I was a lot of chance that I will fall. But I say, you know what? That's okay. So what will happen? I clean a little bit the dust and I'll say, okay, let's move on. Let's do it again. You know, until it will go. Persistence, persistence, persistence. So I will tell you another thing. There is 3 words that are absolutely incredible in life. Ask, believe, receive. Those 3 words are so powerful, it's amazing. But here what happened. The people ask, and they want to receive, but they forget the most important word in the middle. Believe.
They don't believe.
They don't believe.
They doubt.
They doubt. And if you start doubting, you know, that's where you're going to fall. I would tell you this. If you start to doubt about what you do, stop doing it for a whole or 2 days and do something completely different that you're good at or you have fun with. Yeah, I don't know. Go play pinball, go play soccer, go whatever you want to do. But change completely the energy around because probably, you know, a lot of time what happen, and this is one of the problems that people don't understand. If you always getting doing the same thing, and you're getting some results, if you don't change that procedure, you're going to still getting the same results. So if it doesn't work, the things you need to understand is to change your procedures of doing things. And you'll see that, and it has to be completely different. Completely different. And you'll see that, wow, that would change. But when I say ask, believe, receive, that's the concept of the energy. You can ask. You have to believe and in order to receive. Well, the thing is, if you do too many things, the universe is not ready for you. Because you ask too many things, you do too many things. So what you need to do is shh. You need to slow down. And you need to just bring the energy on a very calm level. When I was in Kansas, you asked my school, in 2012, I said, that's it, I'm done, I'm moving in Vegas. I had nothing. Now, I was working 24/7. When you own a studio, you're actually not staying home doing nothing. You're working non-stop. So, when I moved in Vegas, I took my car, my trailer on the back of it, motorcycle on the top of it, up, we went here, we're right here. I didn't know where I was going to stay because somebody allowed me to rent a house, a little house. It was really a little thing. But I arrived there and I said, we'll see what happened. Well, here what happened. For the first day, I got in panic mode.
Oh boy.
Because I was able to do nothing and wake up in the morning, eat popcorn, watch movies. And this is against what I always do in life. I always move. Okay, you see what I'm saying? So I tell you work, that's good. Which in America, that's the magic thing. If you're a hard worker, you're sure to make it. Unfortunately, that's not for sure in Europe. So I was in Vegas, and for 2 days I panicked because I said, I must do something wrong because I don't do nothing. So what I did, I took my motorcycle the third day. I went all around, travel, go on the strip. I went to buy a fantastic big screen TV, put it in my room, and I said, I have no reason that I cannot rest. And I've been working non-stop all my life. I can rest a whole week and do nothing. And so I just went around and walked in the neighborhood, and that's what I did for a whole week. Well, guess what happened? Things that I've been asking to happen for years start to happen because my energy was so high and so, because I do so many things, it was everywhere all the time. Everything went down, down, down to rest, and everything started to happen because now I was precise and more calm for everything I wanted. So you see there's a balance between hard working, take your time, let the universe reorganize, be patient, but don't forget the magic word, believe. Believe, 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 believe. It's here one of the best picture I can ever tell you. You plant a seed, and you know that seed goes, grow, you water, and you never see the plant go out. Until you say, I'm done. But the plant was ready to go out just right now. And if you were waiting one more day, you will start to see something happening. And you didn't wait that time, you just gave up just early, too early. Now you're always going to tell me, say, yeah, but that was one day, and maybe that was 2 or 3 days. Yes, I say exactly. But the thing is, that's what you need to do. You need to be sure that you don't give up and you persist of everything you do. But you have to believe, because if you don't believe, why would you even do it? You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is you have to, if you believe, you will absolutely do that and keep going. But you have time or the doubt can come, that's when you need to rest. Go on the lake. Go do some boating or whatever it is. Do the jet ski, get crazy on the water, whatever, do whatever you want. But when you're coming back, you'll see that everything is good. It's going to be. And if you go, we have so lucky now because we have Google. If you go on Google and you see the story of a lot of different people, artists, sport people, you know, you'll see that their life was not always the easiest one. You know, you see the life of Will Smith or Madonna, who just deliver pizza on people's house. You know, she had to say, I'm here, I exist. Just look at me. You know, so just believe, and persist on everything you do. I'm sorry.
So powerful. So no, that was so powerful. And as a matter of fact, I need to watch this again. I need to be taking notes, some of the things you share. But you know what is very powerful is that we have a notion in this country, in this society, that people that are successful, they never fail, right?
Yeah. Oh.
It's like you think like, oh, you look at artists, oh yeah, they're so lucky. You look at athletes, oh, they're so gifted, right? And what you said is so powerful because by you being an ice skater, it prepared your mindset. You went in there knowing you were going to fall.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
And we are growing kids nowadays, the young generation, I think they're so spoiled because they think they cannot make any mistake. They think the job they get, it has to be perfect, right? They're not willing to pay the price, and maybe it's our fault, right? Because we make it, if you look at movies, if you look at everything, there's all, everything went perfect.
Pablo, you're right, because you know what, we always say you learn from your mistake. Well, my children, I protect them a lot in everything, and they saw them fail. Because I involved them on some part. And I always told them, okay, let's talk about this. I wanted to know that I failed right there. I wanted you to understand so that you can learn from me to not do that.
Exactly.
And I let my children sometime, I know they were not going to learn the right path, but I say, they need to learn. So, I mean, it doesn't matter what I'm going to say, they're going to know better than me.
Exactly.
And I'm going to let them fall. It's difficult for parents to accept this.
Exactly.
But the thing is, I'm watching to be sure that I'll be there to say, hey, give me your hand. You're back on your feet.
Exactly, exactly. But we need to know that you're going to overcome challenges. The challenges are going to show up, right?
That's right.
So if you go there, if you're in sales, you know, somebody's going to say no. If you are looking for a relationship, you know, the lady or the man, they might say no. So don't be afraid for that. But persistence is the key. And we have way more to talk. We're going to go on a break in a second here. You hear in Manifesting Your Dreams, we have an incredible story here. Somebody that, against all odds, okay, was able to manifest some incredible things and also having some fun doing it. So don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back. If you want to stay in touch with us, manifestingyourdreams.net. Stay connected with us. We'll be right back. Louis, you're amazing, man.
Thank you.
Très bien, my friend. Très bien.